cook any dishes here today. What do you actually do, Michael? I don't taste everything, but I try to taste as much as I can. You're the last line of defense. Out of every dish that I have there today, what did you taste of mine? At least when it came back. When it came back, my brother will sat on my desk today and give me beating the crap out of you. I'm proud of what went out today. What I do, this is how they cook it. And I know the food over here is good. Hi, how are you? Enjoy your meal today. Welcome to Spanish Caribbean.
After an afternoon that included a dead lobster in the tank, a miserable lunch, and a head chef that doesn't cook, Chef Ramsay is anxious to observe a dinner service at Spanish Pavilion.
Just throw up any goddamn thing, bro. That's how fast. All right, all right, right now. Come on, come on. Yeah, come on, please, please, please end the game. Y'all can end the game anytime you want to. Damn, damn, damn. Let me look. Let me look.
That fucking sucks.
I gotta clip that shit. I know, I know, I know, I know. Down. Damn it. Oh, they won't leave me alone. I'm like that, bro. Stop. I'm like that. Let's go. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Let's go, yeah. Hello.
Pick my own lobster right from the lobster tank for you. They're waiting coming up.
Where's Michael?
He's just sitting at the bar.
At the bar.
How you doing, bro? Nice to see you. Michael, can we get ready? I'm ready, Jerry. Ready. Let's see how ready you are.
No one's really in the back of the house, observing and making sure everything's 100%. I think my brother should be monitoring that, watching it.
Despite head chef Michael being absent from the kitchen, dishes are being sent out.
There you go. They're here already.
Unfortunately,
They're on the cooks. You want me to cook them a little more? Not done enough.
they're also coming back.
No, these are undercooked and a little chewy.
Undercooked.
Yeah, they're on.
Inside, it's that.
Yes.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. This guy is putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, number 2 overall pick going back to 2016, the veteran Carson Wentz.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
They'll run, and this is K.I.N.G. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10.
Okay, we're okay. I understand you're excited right now. You're in the middle of
No, he was treated. Give me that. Come here, man.
K.I.N.G. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Oh.
At the Rams' 43-yard line.
On the give, it's Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Good for a Browns first down.
Throwing is Wentz. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry.
Man, they cooking our shit. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Even a bag up nigga just cooking our shit.
And a yard. They'll run for the first time with their fullback.
Oh, we got cooked. We got cooked. There was nothing we could do about that.
Cleveland. That's his first touchdown this year. The PAT up and good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown.
He wasn't even him. He was tweaking. I'm not saying he should have put his hands on him. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, what he was tweaking, though.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. In this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
That's why he's playing. That's why he leads the first team.
On the extra point, and the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
The fuck is SoundCloud on? Not even a 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and K.I.N.G. making their way back out. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs. And he's right there among the best in the league. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wentz. That's outlined to Judkins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, Wentz. Rolling to the left. Taking off. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That is Wentz. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Rams have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. We didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the...
First of all, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Excuse my language. But I love you. And I know I do stupid, excuse my language. But I'm trying to figure...
Come home. Give me peace. I gotta bet up one bun. Somebody gonna judge me. I'm just trying.
By the way, being rage baited is actually a choice. If you just don't react, you will never be rage baited. I've learned that the hard way.
In order to protect my family, I'll have to kill him. Or you. Or both of you. You wouldn't kill me. You love me too much. See? You're mean. And you're a pain in my ass. Now go put on an outfit. Mean.
Big mom, no kids.
911 would...
Tell you what.
She told me, do you want a ring?
A ring for what, Denver?
She told me, do you want a ring or I'll throw it away?
Why he trying to give you a ring?
Because
He said what?
he said, do you like me? I said, no. You ugly. You don't want to talk.
And he told you he wanna what?
I told him he told me he wanna he told me do you want a ring?
Nah, you said he wanna marry you.
Yeah.
What do he know about marrying somebody? And what do you know about marrying somebody? You too little for that.
He told me that, Mama.
And what you say?
I told him, I said, oh, I tell the girls to come here and beat them boys up, and the girl already beat them boys up. Because the girl,
Tell you what,
she told me, do you want a ring?
a ring for what, Denver?
He told me, do you want a ring or I'll throw it away?
Why he trying to give you a ring?
Because
He said what?
he said, do you like me? I said, no. You ugly. You don't want to talk.
And he told you he wanna what?
I told him he told me he wanna he told me do you want a ring?
Nah, you said he wanna marry you.
Yeah.
What do he know about marrying somebody? And what do you know about marrying somebody? You too little.
That's crazy. Ain't no normal summer madness for Lou to a stop higher. Maybe normal summer madness. Maybe while you're a born lazy, maybe you sound right. Now the move should be banned for you, like a power driver. I'm a blindside you. Mark my words like a highlighter. Pull back under your chin. Scott Steiner. Church. I'ma try to buy you. They gotta get security for this nigga hurts. But it's not China. I am not. Provoke a man will approach. Magnify my vision, expand and scope. Bullet crack his head, scramble the yolk. Sunday morning. What's that? Breakfast in bed. What's that? Salmon and toast. A man will approach. Magnify my vision, expand and scope. Bullet crack his head, scramble the yolk. Sunday morning. What's that? Breakfast in bed. What's that? Salmon and toast. What's that? What's that? Salmon and toast. Bullet crack his head, scramble the yolk. Sunday morning. What's that? Breakfast in bed. What's that? Salmon and toast. That's it. What's that? Breakfast in bed. What's that? Salmon and toast. Scramble the yolk. Expand and scope. Bullet crack his head, scramble the yolk. Sunday morning. What's that? Breakfast in bed. What's that? Salmon and toast.
Get it me. Get it me. God damn, shorty. They get cooked.
He is doing. and what he has uncovered.
Morning, Chef. I just need you for 2 minutes.
The caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Second quarter now, Rams in.
The profits, the purchasing, the thousands of dollars waste. These here.
They came in yesterday.
That's dead. Let's have a little look around here. Jerry, please. And you wonder why I don't like your sauce. That is a dead lobster. And the freshest thing in the kitchen. He's lucky he's still alive.
I thought that the kids.
Control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's caught by Puka. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. We're trying to run for it. And he's going to have a Rams first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Fucking say that quickly.
319, right for that? Go.
They'll give it to Harris again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over, and you come away with nothing.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Angel.
Fields now on 2nd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Wentz. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On the handoff, jump kick. The ball comes out, and the Rams come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
First down, Fields. Right side, complete to Nakua. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That'll be taken in by Moore. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Right now, I don't know what to expect. I'm afraid of failure.
I might fuck up, but just remind me, we can handle